Hello and welcome back to NoMansSky, everybody. ElanPaul here with your weekend Anomaly mission. This is the weekend of July 18th through the 20th, 2025. So we're going to get started today and see what the Anomaly has in store for us. Not using my solar ship today. I'm going to use this bad boy here. It's one of my favorite ships of the Sentinel class. I call it a sweep wing or something like that, but Raptor's another name I call it. But yeah, this is one of my favorite ships. It'll just melt Sentinels and everything else like that. I love the hovering ability of the Sentinel ship, so there's that. Well, as we approach here, we're going to go ahead and talk news. Looks like, see, this is the weekend 18th through 20th, so my prediction is, I think, and I know a lot of people are saying like first week, second week of August. We've gone quite a while since an expedition. I think the next expedition may be coming up possibly this coming week, maybe the week after. Just watch Twitter, folks. Watch for Sean making an emoji, and we'll know whether one's coming or not. So let's see what we got today. We got a skeletal can't talk anymore. Legacy, unearth ancient bones. Looks like my rewards are 1800 Quicksilver, of course, and the C-class reactor for a ship. Second reward is 400,000 units. Okay, excellent. So let me go ahead and get started. Your rewards may be different. Don't forget that. So now the key element behind this, it'll obviously be knocking us out to a different system as we exit the anomaly, and when we get there, we don't have to go any specific place on the planet. It will direct us to a particular place, but this is the kind of mission where you don't have to land anywhere specific. At least as far as I remember. Unless they've changed something, and we know we've had a couple updates. There's been an update just a few days prior to this, so we will see what happens. Alright, let's see where we ended up. Good old Stu discovered the system. I swear he works for Hello Games. He was probably on vacation for a couple weeks. That's probably why he hasn't had the other missions that we did the last couple weeks. Well, where are you sending me? Thank you. There we go. Alright, here's our planet. Ancient bones, cactus flesh, copper, pyrite, silver, and high sentinel activity. So we should be okay. There won't be any seriously bad storms or anything like that. But even though the icon is there on the left, I'm going to go straight at the planet on the daytime side. And we'll check this out. Alright. See, cactus flesh. So that means it'll be probably a hot atmosphere. It won't be toxic, but it may be warm. Alright, so as you can see, icon has disappeared. So we don't have to go to that spot on the planet. You can go anywhere on the planet you wish, and we can see by all the smoke that's on the planet here, we've obviously got a hot place. Let's go ahead and just land and take a look around. We want to find some bones, but finding them from the air is just not going to work. So, oh, wait a minute, what do we got over there? Do I get a landing pad? I do. Okay. That's always a nice thing to find. And it's also a minor settlement. So what we'll do at the same time, we'll check out to see what kind of multi-tool they got. Alright, probably a storm is going on right now. By the roar of the wind, I'm going to say yes. Alright. Yep, 226.9 degrees Fahrenheit. Not bad. A little balmy. Not a place I want to build a little summer home at, but it's not bad. Our Destroyer of Silence. Oh, it's an A-class. Look at that arrangement of the supercharged slots on this sucker. This is pretty good. Boltcaster. It looks like we got a paralysis mortar, and it also comes with the terrain manipulator already. Not bad. Not bad at all. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and claim this one. I'm not in multiplayer, so I'm going to go ahead and claim this one and take it and see what it turns out to be when I upgrade it later on. No, I can't do that because I have too many multi-tools apparently. Okay, let me check my multi-tool library. Potential oxide silencer. Oh yeah, we got some garbage multi-tools in here. That's what it was. Let me see what this one's like. Yep, garbage. Time to get rid of it. So let's go ahead and claim it. I'll go ahead and exchange it. Make sure you don't trade in your favorite multi-tool for it. Exchange is going to cost me 4 million. And now we got it. So not a bad looking multi-tool. This is pretty cool. So I will try to upgrade this in a little bit, but for the purposes of what we're doing, I'm going to switch back over to my primary multi-tool. Let me see here. Yeah, let's go with this one. That's my normal one here. As you can see, it does about 144,000 damage with my... what is that weapon even called anymore? Neutron cannon. Yes, that's it. That's the word. Okay, so there's your multi-tool. If anyone wants to see where this is, let's go ahead and step out for just a second here. That's not the door. That's this door. I want to go out this door. Alright, there we go. So to get an idea, we'll go into picture mode. So there's your glyphs at the bottom left-hand corner. We'll leave it up there for a few extra moments in case you want to do a quick screenshot or a snap grab, whatever. And then, if you want to know where the tool was, we want to go into this mode. Hold on. That mode. Top right corner is your current location. We're at positive 15.24, positive 160.26. So that is your location. All right, folks. So that takes care of that. We're still in the middle of a storm. It's okay. I've got the hazard protection to protect me right now. All right. Now, we're going to be in this mode. So we got fossil bed 838 units away. I don't see any others. So let's check it out. Now, hang on a second here. It looks like we got to get 12 bones. And you notice at the bottom left-hand corner, it now says how far away the target is. So, that's something new I have been able to access in this, finally. Alright. Bones. Let's check it out. We'll fly there this time. Alright, it looks like it's going to be one of those planets that only have like 1 or 2 bones at a time. Let's find out what we got here. Jack laser, terrain manipulator. Okay. We got 2, 3. Oh, good, good. Got a few extras showing up. Handle that. That's not what I was trying to do. Now you see we have the Sentinel ones up on top. We don't need to get those. They will not count towards your major count here. Ooh, 2 right next to each other. Very nice. 4. Okay, got 4 bones at the first one. But in case you're wondering, if those of you not familiar with NoMansSky, if you try to access the other bones, like these red ones here, you disturb the eye is what it's called. This is what they look like above ground. And you try to access one of these, you'll get some pretty wealthy item that really you could sell for a lot of money. The thing is that the others will disappear from this site, so you just get the one, but you'll also enable the guardians of this particular spot. So I'm going to pull out my neutron cannon, and you'll see the guardians appear. And that's what they look like. And that's what they do. And when they get close enough, sometimes they'll just blow up on you if they're not doing well. Sometimes there's a second one that shows up, as you can see. And they will throw rocks at you, and it could damage you. See? Look at that. But there we go. We got rid of them. Alright, so both guardians are down. There's also another type of guardian. There's a really tall one that you can go after. So, alright. So this now says, as we look through our... I will try to show you that one later. As we look through here, it says 2 week distance to find one. So it's back and to the left is the closest we're going to find another spot. So let's go that way. There we go, about this way, and we're going to go ahead and jet as fast as we can. 1,000, 2, 1,000. That should be far enough. Let's go ahead and come in for a landing. Should get about 1,000 units away that way pretty easily. Probably much further than that. Hopefully we'll find something. Nope, still too weak an estimate. So these bones are going to be hard to find, guys. That seems to be part of the problem. You don't have to go where it's telling you. You can go elsewhere. Like sometimes you see these communication balls that people have on the planet. If you head to them, there's a good chance you're going to find something there. That maybe someone was kind enough to mark a spot that had bones. You know, like, hey, there's 10 bones over here, guys. It's like, oh, that's awesome. We'll do that. So I'm going to land here. Take another look. Ah, this was a good spot. So we got one here, 343 away. Looks like there's actually 2 spots right there. Another one at 748. Looks like we got another one back over here at 942. So let's just leave it there. I'll grab this blue flower, get a little bit of a jetpack thing going on. Let's head over there. Now you see those bugs flying through the air. These are great bugs to acquire as a pet. You can fly them, and they're actually pretty fast. They're pretty good fast flyers. So I would suggest getting one if you don't have one as a pet. And oh, we got got those guys too. Those are pretty cool. Got a lot of cool animals on this planet, so just a heads up. We have no red spots here for anything, so we will just collect the bones this time. Looks like we got 3. Weird. Oh, there we go. Because the placeholder for the last one was in the way. That's why that happened. So we got 3 more bones. We need 5. So we know there's a spot right over here at 478 now that we're a little closer. So let's go ahead and grab it. Look at all these neat little guys. Isn't that cool? Really cool. Love the little scorpion tail on them, though they won't really attack you. As you can see, we got some. They seem to be pleasant-natured. You can always call on our ship, you know. Almost there. Uh-oh. Just went down a very deep cavern there. Whatever. Alright, we got a red one here too. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab these. Looks like 2. If you want, you can grab the technology module. I'll go ahead and grab it. I always use extras of those. You never know when something new is coming along that we need to get. Yeah, we got 2 bones. So we're up to 9. We need 3 more. Alright, and we'll go ahead and grab that and see if we get the big guy. Nope, it's the little guys again. There we go, got rid of both of them. So we're probably not going to get the big guys here. We'll just get the little ones. Alright, what do we got? That's it, right? Okay, so we got 2 more. I don't think there's any more bones here. The next set of bones is going to be 989. Okay, so we went on a different angle here. So let's head towards the ship. Take the ship. Actually, we should probably just call the ship in, right? Let's call it in. I called it in way over there, and I wasn't trying to do that. We got dinosaurs, too. That's pretty cool. Actually, a good-looking one, too. That's not bad. Okay, here we go. Let's head to the next bones. Let's hopefully we get 3 here. That would be great. Fastest way you can do it. At least it wasn't one of those places that you had to get like storm crystals from and you had like a time limit to get them all. No, we'll see. Ah, please tell me it's more than 1. It is only 1. Okay. Grab the bone. And we will take on the Guardians. And you don't have to take on the Guardians, guys, okay? That's just something that I like to do. Did I destroy it by accident? Nope, it's right here. That is funny. Oh, there's the big guy. So that's what the big one looks like, in case you've never seen him before. And he shoots a laser from his right hand. A little harder to take out. You can take out pieces of him, too. See? And there's the laser that he shoots out. Whoop. What was that all about? That's hilarious. He's slipping in the hole, is what it is, and he can't get out. That is funny. Let's get a picture. Hold on. Whoops. What happened? Did he step on me? Oh, look at that picture. Isn't that pretty cool? I can't even get close enough to the ground to get him. How about we go like this? Get real close. Oh, I like that. That's the way to go. Alright. And he's gone. So, that's all you have to do. That was great. Alright, let's look for more bones. Alright, we got another one, 965. That's the way it should be. You know, if you just keep getting them to just show up real close, that would be much better. But at 965, we can take the ship there. My anti-gravity well, my launch thrusters on this thing are just so powerful. And they recharge so quickly, it's ridiculous. So, oh good, we got at least 2 here. Alright, excellent. No more Guardians. So this should be it. We got 3. And you can, if you want, gather them all, because you're not going to have to give them away. So that's the good part. They are yours to keep. I'm going to keep mine, to be honest with you. I'm not going to sell them. You can sell them if you want. Keeping them is pretty cool. You make your own fossil displays and stuff. So, alright. That's it. So what's next? Deliver the ancient bones to a local osteologist and perform a scan. So we got a scan.
Secure transmission module located.
Okay, gotta head over there. So this is a bone guy. 30 seconds away. Now, if you have to go out into space, there's a good chance you might be attacked by pirates. Occasionally that happens on these particular missions, but if you got one that's closer, you should be good. 20 seconds. There, let's kick up the speed a little bit. There we go. Now it's going to take 12. There we go. And this looks like it's not an approximate location, it's an actual location, so it should be the tents. Yep, there you go. Excellent. Alright, so we get to deliver it to this guy right here. And if you want, you can do some more trading. You can pick up that bone over there. Lifeform's visor twinkles. They seem pleased to see me, but less interested in my company than the prospect of analyzing the bones I've excavated. Show the sample. Korvax selects a sample of bone matter, swiftly analyzing it with a module built into their carapace. Returning the bones, they transmit the scan directly into my suit, ready to deliver to the Nexus. And that's it. Mission complete. So like I said, there is an extra bone over here you can grab. Right there. You don't even have to dig for it if you do it right. And you have these things. The discarded dirt sometimes gives you pretty decent stuff. Sometimes it just gives you dirt. Let's be clear. There should be one more. Yeah, there it is. It's on the other side. Got some polished stone. I got some softened marrow. Softened marrow is used in recipes and stuff, so you can grab that too. Alright, and then there's the guy that sells the bones. So you can turn them in over here if you wish, and you can trade up bones and stuff like that if you want to do that. Alright, so that is it. Let's head back to our anomaly, to the Nexus inside the anomaly, and we'll call it a day. There we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We're going to check out what's in the Quicksilver vendor, because I understand that all the Quicksilver items have been unlocked, so we can check them out. There's no new ones showing, which usually indicates something's coming. Now, if they do have some new ones in there, that's another story, but I have a funny feeling. Something is coming. Alright, so we want to turn this in first. No purple episode today. Or purple mission, I should say, for the episode. There we go. We can change your exit setting. Don't forget, you can return to your home system, or you can stay in the system you're in. Complete the mission, and we're done. Alright. Let's go over here. Check it out. Exotic items. Alright, so it looks like we have 2 items that they've put in here to be unlocked. And it looks like we're already at 15% on the first one, and this only opened up the other day. So not bad. We're going to grab this one over here. This was the last one to be opened up in the last run. So we only had 2 items, Peeping Fauna Disc Decal and a Peeping Fauna Banner. I like the banner. That is pretty freaking funny. That is absolutely adorable. I'm sorry, I'm not into stuff like this. Really funny. Makes you wonder, but makes you wonder, what do we got coming? Alright guys, so remember, when the next expedition comes out, you can do it from your save that you're in, at this terminal right here, the Expedition Terminus, which will tell you that there's an expedition coming. I'm not going to do that. And you can do it from a brand new main save. So there you go. And don't forget, guys, remember, nothing got saved. There is an autosave feature that can help you out, but I do recommend, at least if you're going to stick around here, jump in and out of your ship to get a nice restore point going. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like, please hit the subscribe. Any questions or comments, drop them down below. As you all know, I do respond to all your questions and comments. Thank you folks, we'll see you again next time. Take care, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend.